Are you wondering how to grow your business during a recession, or are you feeling worried about how to recession-proof your business? In this week's deep dive video, I'm going to share my advice and some tips on what you need to be doing to help you grow your business during a recession. I'm Lor Bradley. I'm a business strategist and mentor, and I've started, grown and scaled businesses for myself and other entrepreneurs for almost 30 years. And in my videos, I'm going to show you how. Okay, so let's get going. Now, as an entrepreneur, I'm a great believer in keeping calm and carrying on when things take a downturn. But I also like to be armed with simple and practical things to do to reduce those feelings of uncertainty as much as possible in our businesses when we hit hard times, such as in a recession. And I also firmly believe that to be present and standing together with our networks and our customers and supporting each other is what's going to pull our businesses through what is a time of reframing. And we need to do all these things with a positive frame of mind. So in my group mentoring program, I cover many of these areas in much more detail, but I'm going to cover some of these briefly here. Okay, so without further ado, here are practical things that you can do right now. And I'm going to share with you my 8-step blueprint. Okay, number 1, just breathe. Okay, it's vitally important that you take care of yourself and make that a priority in a downturn so that you can be at your best to fully focus on growing your business. Watch funny films, take mindful walks, connect with friends, read, meditate, and so on. Stay positive and keep smiling. I know that it's hard, but it's important to hold on to what's good when things get tough. If your business is a little quieter than usual, think about your personal growth and your own learning. Dive into a business mentoring program or anything else that's been on your to-do list for some time. If you do fall ill physically or emotionally or for any reason, think ahead of how you can involve others, perhaps family members or close friends, to support you to keep your business running. For emergencies, it's always worth having a written how-to pack you could pass on, passwords and so on to someone you trust. Number 2, make sure you get a plan together. So whenever I anticipate a period of uncertainty, I always calmly create a plan B. And by taking a few hours out to do that is going to help your business massively right now. Now, a recession is the time to apply some lateral thinking to consider where or how you might need to serve your customers a little differently over the coming months until the economy takes an upturn. If I ever believe my businesses will take a financial impact of any kind, then I will always have a strategy in my back pocket to help me to prepare for that. And here's what I do, and this is what you should do too. Revisit your big picture vision and your current plans. And if you don't have a plan, then create one right now, even if it's on a scrap of paper or even if it's a simple to-do list of things to think about. The reason that you want to have a plan is, well, if you don't know where that you're going, then you're going to very likely end up in a place that you didn't want to be. Number 3, review your business expenses. So take a look over your last few months of business spending and ask yourself, what is absolutely necessary right now for my business? And you'll need to be thinking about cutting your expenses, which in turn will enable your business to operate longer during a lean period. So here's my thinking processes around that. So fine-tuning your expenses on the things that will support your growth is what will support you to grow. So that means now is the time to reach out and to connect with others more than ever. So make your expenses that enable you to connect with others or market to others a higher priority to keep right now. If you're investing in a great business mentor and seeing business growth from their advice, then stick with it. Trim down on the nice to have luxuries if you think your business may be at financial risk. And if you do become worried about your personal or your business finances, then reach out to your bank, to your creditors, and to financial counselling for professional advice. Don't bury your head in the sand. And lastly, stay on top of your business debtors by following up on late or unpaid invoices and so on, as you're going to need this cash in your bank account. And once you've done all of these things, then you are fine-tuned financially to focus on your growth. Number 4, provide an out-of-this-world service to your customers. Now, this one's really important. So when times get tough, we tend to gravitate to what we know, who we know, and what feels safe for us. And that's the same for growing a business in a recession. Our customers will naturally want to stay close to what they know, who they know, like, and trust. So do everything you can to provide an incredible and unforgettable level of service. Make your customers feel like your business is their safe space. So make it your mission to help them, to serve them, and double down on building strong relationships with them. So also check in on your previous customers as well, as this is an ideal time to rekindle lukewarm relationships and win some follow-on sales. So take some time to think about how your paying customers are thinking and feeling. Ask yourself, is there a better way that I can connect with them to serve them better? And the reason we do this is if we forget those who are investing in us, then our business is less likely to grow in a recession. Number 5, keep talking and stay connected to your tribes. So we all have tribes and audiences orbiting around our businesses, and in any period of uncertainty, it's the perfect time to get visible and to reach out to communicate. So use this as an opportunity to reframe to them how you'll be maintaining your new version of business as usual. So also, if you lead an online community, you're going to need to step into those big leadership boots of yours, because maintaining a personal connection is going to be really important. Add a splash of humour, be motivating, and stay real. So ask yourself, how can I connect and do my bit to lift others up and support them to grow through a recession? So supporting your audience during a tough time will be remembered by them. And the reason we keep talking to our audience is they are more likely to buy from us if we're actively engaging and listening to them. Number 6, network, support, collaborate, and get involved. Now, a recession is the time for small business owners to support each other by making connections, referring customers, by sharing posts, by co-working and collaborating. And doing these things virtually is a great new way to look at opportunities to pool your skills, to support one another, and to promote each other. So spread your net out across social media and dive into connecting with influencers, get podcasting, write guest blogs, and look for speaking opportunities. Talk to your email subscribers, ask them for recommendations of things they'd like to see you do. So fight the loneliness. It's easy for our mental health to become affected during a recession. So in the 80/20 Club, we virtual co-work every week. So we have virtual desk buddies, and it keeps us productive. So get out there, network. So in the 80/20 Club, we get together for happy hour to build close connections, have some fun, and talk about who we are, what we do, and who we know. And lastly, if you have employees or a virtual team, think about how you can stay connected, stay upbeat, and stay informed of what they should be doing to support you and each other if you aren't available. And the reason staying connected helps you to grow your business during recession is without a network around you, you might miss out on opportunities, on recommendations and referrals and profitable collaborations. Number 7, so keep your eyes on your marketplace and on trends. So changes in the economy during a recession means the competitive landscape will shift for your business. So by keeping your eyes on what's happening in your marketplace and in the economy will help you to get savvy and stay one step ahead. In the 80/20 Club, we talk about how staying one step ahead will also mean watching similar businesses to yours and your competitors. So think about what your competitors are doing. How are they responding to the recession? Now, this is about awareness of your marketplace and reframing your business rather than following or copying others. Now, the reason you understand your competitors to grow during a recession is because you are looking to capitalize on the gaps in the marketplace, your differences, and the opportunities that they've missed. Number 8, lastly, refresh your offerings. Think about how you can reframe or repurpose your services, your product offerings to inject rapid income by working with your current or past customers. So consider ways to cross-sell, to offer new payment options, and how you're presenting your offers. So review your offers and focus on what works and sells. Make your best-selling products or services your priority. So reach out to your tribe and ask them what you can do for them right now. So if you're not yet online, think about creating an online store or an online calendar booking system. So do you have digital products you can sell? Or perhaps you could teach online. So start creating free content or giving potential customers ways to try you for size. And make sure your free content is valuable and actionable. And you want to refresh your offerings to be responsive to changes in your marketplace and in a prime position to grow your business in line with those changes. So thanks for watching until the end. If you know of female business owners who you believe would greatly benefit from my support and by being part of the 80/20 Club community, then invite them in to join, or check out my incredible group mentoring program in the comments below. So remember, get planning, keep talking, refresh your direction, and continue to stay connected to continue growing your business.